we welcome you to this special and precious day in an exceptional episode. In the 49th anniversary, in these episodes broadcast through the accounts of Abu Dhabi Municipality, I am Yusuf Saleh and I am Wudima Ahmed. This special anniversary of the National Day and this different year with its different conditions, and today our episode will be a virtual one. And the participation of Abu Dhabi Municipality with its national festivals will continue, and our episode includes stunning parts, topics and competitions. We are celebrating today together in this precious and special anniversary in our 49th National Day and our glorious march, where the Emirati individual was its axis. Our union is a glorious march and a story of endeavor, confirming that all dreams could become true. And the evidence of that is our exemplary union that was achieved by God's grace, and thanks to Zaid and his friends to continue the march forward and to stay high, because our union is incomparable, and who ponders this love to the march of our union and this pride of our unique home finds himself every day reading the volumes of miracles and the achievements by the union of the Emirates and the union of its citizens at this strong home. And our great union and experience proved to the world that we are a nation with a long-standing history and a people with an origin that saves it. Its union in its land and people, its leaders know the strength of this nation and work day and night to make the home pioneer globally and in the first ranks in every sphere. Each year the United Arab Emirates is forging ahead and thriving. We wish the welfare to the UAE, and may God save our Sheikh and our great people. And in the first participation, we will show the participation of the audience, expressing their joy in this anniversary. Let us watch this video.
2 ديسمبر يوم تجمع فيها القادة، صارت بلادنا أحلى وزيادة، فيها أجدادنا وفيها الأصالة، على نهج زايد تربينا، في درب خطاه مشينا، فيها الإماراتي يحس بسعادة، عشنا على حبه وارتوينا. أحبك إماراتي.
اليوم يومك يا علم، حييت خفاقا ترفرف في السماء.
كل عام والإمارات بألف خير حكومة وشعبا. كل الشكر والتقدير إلى بلدية أبو ظبي لإتاحة الفرصة بالمشاركة لديكم بهذا اليوم الغالي على قلوبنا جميعا. أتمنى لكم التوفيق في خدمة بلادنا الغالية. أخوكم حمد العامري، شكرا.
تهنئة من القلب للإمارات العربية المتحدة بمناسبة اليوم الوطني. مبروك للإمارات حكومة وشعبا، ويا رب تحفظ هذا البلد وتديم عليه الأمن والأمان والاستقرار. طبعا بدي أشكر بلدية أبو ظبي يلي منحتني هاي الفرصة للمشاركة بالتهنئة.
شعبها وسرها، واجمل تلاحم بحرها مع برها،
Yes, Wadim, we have seen the joy of people in this anniversary. We have a question and awards waiting for you at the end of this episode. The question of the episode: Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, may his soul rest in peace, has founded with his brothers, rulers of the Emirates, and they have gathered the hearts of the United Arab Emirates citizens under the umbrella of the Union. The question is, when did he officially announce the union of the United Arab Emirates? In which year and in which day? The participation is by Instagram under the post of the question on Abu Dhabi Municipality account, and the draw will be at the end of this episode on the live broadcast of Abu Dhabi Municipality account. In our next stage, from home, as we will host Dr. Arif Sheikh, who has written the words of UAE National Anthem 49 years ago. Welcome, Dr. Arif Sheikh. Peace be upon you. In the beginning, Happy National Day. Happy National Day for you. We wish you to be in good spirits. In the beginning, we want to know the story of this anthem and how did it begin. I would recite Aishi Biladi, long live my land, in the name of God. This anniversary that is repeated once a year, there are a lot of people who don't know the story of this anthem, as it differs from the other anthems. We know that the United Arab Emirates was founded in 1971, on the 2nd of December 1971. At the time, they have adopted the flag. 2 months later, the national peace music was adopted. This music was repeated without words until 1986. At the time, I worked for the Ministry of Education, and His Highness the Minister of Education, Ahmed Tayer, visited the school. One day, the flag was raised and the music of national peace was played, but there was no enthusiasm with this music. After he went back from a meeting in the cabinet, there should be an anthem that accompanies the music of the national peace, like the other countries. So I was put in charge at the time of making words that falls in line with the melody. He wanted it done within 3 days, and I was embarrassed actually to write something within 3 days, and this anthem will be different. At the same time, to compose words for a existing melody. So I went back home, repeated the music of the national peace during the whole day, and they have told me to inspire words from the music. And I thought, what kind of words do they want, and what kind of poem do they want? So I thought that they wanted to test me, and it was a difficult test. And at the end, God inspired me, and I have a social, religious, educational background. And then I decided and said that this anthem must represent the UAE. We'll talk about the founding of the Union, about the geography of the country, the history of the country and the language of the country, and the constitution of the country. For sure there should be people, there should be work, and faith, loyalty, sacrifice, and there is a flag that combines this nation, and so on of these meanings. So I started and I wrote the first passage, which is
عيشي بلادي عاش اتحاد إماراتنا عشت لشعب دينه الإسلام هديه القرآن حصنتك بسم الله يا وطن.
And I compared between what I have written and with the music, and I found that the words are compatible with the melody. And the second passage,
بلادي 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 حماك الإله شرور الزمان.
and also I found it compatible with the melody.
أقسمنا أن نبني نعمل نخلص مهما عشنا نخلص دام الأمان وعاش العلم يا إماراتنا رمز العروبة كلنا نفديك بالدماء نرويك نفديك بالأرواح يا وطن.
And when I finished, my wife told me that it's 5:30. Don't you want to eat? I told her no, because I'm thinking about the anthem. And she asked me what I'm doing, and I told her what they have asked me to do. And this is what I have done, and she said, let me listen. I read to her what I've written, and she told me to not add anything more, because it was enough. And as she's my advisor, I listened to her, and then I stopped. I have recorded on the tape, and then in the next morning, I arrived in the office of His Highness, the Minister of Education. Then he called me in the afternoon, and he told me that I was succeeded, and this is what's needed. And then he told me that he issued an order and sent a letter to Dubai radio in order to record it on a tape, and after the order it will be allocated on the schools, institutions and the others. So this was the beginning, but thanks for God the words were successful and it expressed the ambitions of the country. You as a poet today, how do you see the achievements of the UAE are coming true globally, and singing the verse that you have written? Today, all the Emirati nationals are swearing to work for this home. Today, you are seeing your words sung by everyone. At the time when I have written these words, I wrote them in the cause of God for this, and for that it was successful. So every word is a draw that he expressed something through it, and actually now these words are compatible with the achievements of the country, because as what I've said, when I wrote that we sacrifice our souls for our country and we sacrifice our bloods for you, I said that it would be something not real, but when we received the bodies of the martyrs, and people are repeating these words, everyone understood that these words were made for this country. So I saw the achievements of the country since the beginning of the Union, since the days of His Highness Sheikh Zayed, may his soul rest in peace, and then until today, all my verse expresses the achievements of the country. And the most important thing, that these words embedded in people's minds. And now if I want to write another anthem, I don't have anything more. Yes, we sacrifice our souls for this country. What are your final remarks for this country? Actually, in such occasions, it's my pleasure to talk about that, but we don't have enough time. But we can talk briefly, and I wish His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of UAE, to be always in good spirits, and also His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. I wish he stay in good spirits, the Vice President and the Prime Minister and the ruler of Dubai. And also I wish His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and may God save His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Chief of the Armed Forces, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, and may God save all the rulers, and may God save the people of UAE, and may God let UAE always safe, reassured, and a home of everyone. And I call our youth to combine and be united around this flag that united our country as we haven't imagined, and we didn't believe that we will be one country. We were 7 emirates and 7 flags and 7 sheikhs. I remember all of that. We had 7 passports, 7 sheikhs, 7 flags. Zayed and Rashid, may their souls rest in peace. They have combined and united the Emirates, and we wish that we stand around the flag that is a symbol to the pride of UAE, and it symbolizes the strength of UAE, and we are proud of these ambitions, and we are proud of our Sheikh, as I have said, because they are forging ahead and following in the footsteps of Sheikh Zayed and his policy. And I personally, I am proud of the people of UAE, as it differs from the other nationalities, with their different ethnics. All the residents in UAE may love UAE and love the flag of UAE more than the national, and we thank God for this grace, and we wish that God will save UAE, and we wish that such occasions will be repeated, and we wish God to save our Emirates. Yes, may God save our Sheikh and our leaders. Thank you, Dr. Arif Sheikh, for your communication and this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, in our next passage, we are going to review a documentary about Abu Dhabi, the past and the present. In the UAE, there is a wise leadership that has made the roadmap for 50 years, where it will achieve a lot that will fascinate the world, and for that it has prepared to the biggest national strategy. And the frontline defense proved that they are able to do the possible. witness a new birth in the economy, education, infrastructure, technology, and health, and media. And after 50 years, it will celebrate the Golden Jubilee, a story that began from the sands of the desert to establish the greatest experience in a strong country. Their dreams moved from simple dreams to big ambitions held by hope, spacecraft, and that was embodied in the change of Abu Dhabi from a small building to giant buildings and a modern infrastructure. And amid the pandemic, UAE stayed the torchbearer and continued to plant reassurance. They are ready to the 50 years and more under the wise leadership that works for the future. Our brothers in Saudi Arabia participate us for good and worse. Our national day is theirs, and their national day is ours. And it's our pleasure to host the Saudi artist, Mr. Ibrahim Al-Hassawi. Welcome, and we are very happy by joining us. What would you like to say on this anniversary, Mr. Ibrahim? First of all, good evening for all of you. What I would like to say for the United Arab Emirates and the government of UAE and the people of UAE, this beautiful, generous people, I wish you all the best, and I wish you stability and wish you security. I personally don't feel that I am strange when I am in UAE, and I'm not trying to commend UAE. I feel that I am with my family and with my brothers. Prior to Ramadan, I was in Ras Al Khimah. I stayed 2 months there, and I haven't felt that I'm in a strange country. As Khalid Al Faisal has said, he said that the Emirati is Saudi and the Saudi is Emirati. I wish the United Emirates all the best. For sure, the Saudi is Emirati and the Emirati is Saudi, as we have a common faith and joint future. You as a Saudi artist, how do you see this relation? It's a very old relation. Sheikh Zayed, may his soul rest in peace, and the other rulers. There was a very strong relation, and we are proud of this relation. This is not just a relation, it's more than being a relation. There is a communication and connection between both people, and we are proud of this relation, and I am proud of these generous people. Mr. Ibrahim, as you have said in the beginning, you were in UAE and Ras Al Khimah. You were casting a series in UAE. If you please talk about it for us, all this Emirati drama, and it would be our pleasure to have a Saudi actor with us. I participated in a series that's called Shahid Al-Mur. It was produced by Abu Dhabi TV and Emirates Channel with a group of colleagues, brothers and actors from the United Arab Emirates, Ali Bayoum and Ibrahim Salem, and a group of actors whom I am proud to participate and to join. I have participated in many Emirati series and other works of the Gulf that was casted in United Arab Emirates, in Abu Dhabi or in Dubai. It was a great experience, and I'm proud of it. The series of Shahid Al-Mur. It was written by Saeed Abdullah, and I wish that the cooperation would continue in the cinema, TV. The United Arab Emirates is a home for every Saudi, and I am proud of all the works produced by United Arab Emirates. Thank you, Mr. Ibrahim, for joining us and for joining us in this National Day. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Saeed. In our third report about the participation of the audience, we will view this report.
Congratulations UAE on the National Day. Very proud to live here.
Einen fröhlichen Nationalfeiertag Vereinigten Arabischen Emiraten.
Happy National Day UAE! Feliz Dia Nacional!
Tanti auguri UAE!
Congratulations from the heart to the people of our sisterly United Arab Emirates on the occasion of the National Day. Thanks Raya Suba from the municipality of Abu Dhabi City supervising the ceremony.
ברכות מעומק הלב לאזרחי איחוד האמירויות לרגל יום חגכם.
אנחנו מברכים את ממשלת איחוד האמירויות ואזרחיה ומבקשים מהם לשמור על איחוד האמירויות ולהבטיח את ביטחונה ויציבותה.
תודה לראיה סובה ממועצת אבו דאבי שמפקחת על הטקס. I am Rayyan. I am an Indian born in Abu Dhabi. I love UAE. I love Sheikh Mohammed bin Said. Thank you, Baba Said, for making this beautiful country. Happy National Day, UAE.
فريجنا واحد ويجمع شملنا متواصلين بحبنا بيننا البين هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا كلنا جسد واحد على العصر والليل
فريجنا واحد ويجمع شملنا متواصلين بحبنا بيننا البين هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا كلنا جسد واحد على العسر واللين متواصلين بحبنا متواصلين هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا متواصلين بحبنا متواصلين هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا نبدل لازم ما تلاقي مثلنا نغرس بذور الزين ثم نجني الزين نخدم أهلنا في الفريج وأملنا نلقى العرب عن ما نسويه راضين حبل الوصل وافي ويثبت وصلنا بين الحراير والرجال الميامين فريجنا يجمع عوايد أهلنا في موطن ما به على وصفه اثنين متواصلين بحبنا متواصلين هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا نبدل لازم ما تلاقي مثلنا نغرس بذور الزين ثم نجني الزين نخدم أهلنا في الفريج وأملنا نلقى العرب عن ما نسويه راضين سلامي يا دار له العز عنوان سلامي يرضي المحبة ووطنها يا دار مله في اسم المجد بيبان.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mohammed Matar Ermethi will join us. He is the personality who witnessed the achievements of the United Arab Emirates since the founding of the Union. Mr. Matar, how are you? And happy National Day. Happy National Day for you. If you please tell us about the cultural life and the educational life prior to the Union. Prior to the Union, the culture was very simple and the education was very simple also, and the era during the reign of His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, may his soul rest in peace. Since he reigned UAE, the good prevailed in UAE, and it was very fast. We were Bedouins and we lived off the desert, and the country, even Abu Dhabi and Al Ain, have no homes, and Sheikh Zayed, he was a grace to the country and for the people. Yes, may his soul rest in peace, Sheikh Zayed. You as an Emirati citizen, we see our achievements, and we see that our achievements reached mass. How do you feel as an Emirati citizen when you see these achievements regionally and globally? I can't describe my feelings. Since the beginning of the Union, we didn't expect that we will reach this degree, and now we are first, thanks to our wise leadership. The founder, may his soul rest in peace, he founded the country, and now his sons. We have the President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and his brothers. May God save his brothers. The developments and growth that we have is stunning and amazing, and the education is developing year after year. So thanks God, and that was thanks to our wise leadership who are taking care of our country and our people, and they are helping the other countries. Mr. Muhammad, in the beginning of the Union, what are the changes that you have observed and the tangible changes? The changes since the beginning of the Union, there was developments, and the country flourished day after day, and other things which are great. We have never imagined that there would be schools in the distant areas, and there are a lot of areas in UAE, and I want to talk about Abu Dhabi. We were Bedouins and we are proud of that, but we are like the urbans today. We have the cities and urbans, and we have all the sources on the southern of the country, Khatam Rumah and Suhan. All of these are sources. This is the development and the growth due to the Union. Mr. Muhammad, the final remarks that you would say to the coming generation, what would you say about United Arab Emirates and loyalty to this country? I ask God to save our rulers and our country, and I would appeal to all the youth to concentrate on themselves and to be aware and to be loyal to our government. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Matar, for communicating us and joining us.
فريجنا واحد ويجمع شملنا، متواصلين بحبنا بيننا البين، هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا، كلنا جسد واحد على العصر واللين.
فريجنا واحد ويجمع شملنا، متواصلين بحبنا بيننا البين، هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا، كلنا جسد واحد على العسر واللين، متواصلين بحبنا متواصلين، هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا، متواصلين بحبنا متواصلين، هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا، نبدل لازم ما تلاقي مثلنا، نغرس بذور الزين الزين نخدم أهلنا في الفريج وأملنا نلقى العرب عن ما نسويه راضين حبل الوصل وافي ويثبت وصلنا بين الحراير والرجال الميامين فريجنا يجمع عوايد أهلنا في موطن ما به على وصفه اثنين متواصلين نحبنا متواصلين هذه عوايدنا ومسلك أهلنا نبدل لازم ما تلاقي مثلنا نغرس بذور الزين ثم نجني الزين نخدم أهلنا في الفريج وأملنا نلقى العرب عن ما نسويه راضين
Ladies and gentlemen, in our next stage in music, the artist Abdurrahman Al-Janeed, the rising star, we welcome you to our studio here. Happy National Day, and what would you like to say in this anniversary? I would like to thank you and thank my sister Widima, and I would like to congratulate Mr. President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, on the National Day, and also I would like to congratulate the governors of the Emirates and His Highness Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Mr. Abdurrahman, what would you like to sing in this anniversary? I would like to sing a new song, an exclusive song for you, stopped The Love of UAE, written by Mahiri, and I wish that you like it. And we will be very happy to listen to this song.
حب الإمارات يا روح المحبين يا نبض قلبي والشرايين حب الإمارات يا روح المحبين يا نبض قلبي والشرايين يا حبي الراسي يا أهلي وناسي يا حبي الراسي يا أهلي وناسي وعيوني الثنتين وعيوني الثنتين ما فيه مثلك في البلادين ما فيه مثلك في البلادين.
Thank you so much for this beautiful song. I would like to ask you about the relation between the artist and the oud, and your relation with oud. Can you tell us about your relation with oud and the beginnings, your beginnings with oud? Oud is an impressive instrument. I like it very much. I play oud and piano, but I feel that oud is closer to me. The maqams of oud and scales of oud are wide. And the oud has its feeling and the piano has its feeling. What is your newest work? I have a group of works, regional and works from the Gulf also, in different rhythms and different scales, and I will let it to be a surprise. Thank you, Abdurrahman. Ladies and gentlemen, as we have listened to the rising star and the singer Abdurrahman Janeed, who have joined us, and we will watch this national video. are happy to welcome the artist Balqis Fathi. Thank you for joining us. What we'd like to say in this precious occasion, I'm very happy and I wish that United Arab Emirates will be always safe, and our honorable Sheikh, and I wish that we will stay in welfare. And everyone is talking about UAE, and we are proud of what we listen about UAE, inside UAE and outside UAE. And I'm very happy, and this year I'm very happy because I'm in UAE. Balqis, let us talk about the artistic works. Are there any national works that you have participated in? We are preparing now. This year I have to operate, and we will record the studio in order to publish these works in the 2nd of December. And in the 2nd of December I have a concert in Dubai. It will be live on air, and there are other things, and there will be surprises. And we are about to go into the 50th year of our union. Since the next year, 2021, there will be celebrations for the 50th anniversary of the union. We are very happy with this news, and we are waiting for you, and also the audience who love Balqis, who are waiting her in the 2nd of December to enjoy what you present. Your final remarks, Balqis, and what would you like to say to the audience? Thank you so much, and thank you for this great episode that sheds the light on our country and the things that we are proud of. And I would like to thank the cast of this program. Thank you, Balqis, and thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, we will do the draw. We are waiting your participations of the post downloaded on our account on Instagram. Yes, Wadima. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do the draw for the question of our episode on Instagram, and we've opened the live broadcast after a while. In the end, thank you for watching us, and we'll meet you tomorrow with other guests and other competitions and awards that are waiting for you. And bye for now.